Owning a cat can be an incredibly rewarding experience, bringing joy, companionship, and even a touch of mischief to your life. But let's be honest, sometimes it can also be an absolute nightmare, especially if you choose a feline that doesn't match your lifestyle. And one breed in particular might just turn your dream of pet ownership into a full-blown catastrophe. Meet the Bengal, a breathtakingly gorgeous cat with an exotic, wild appearance. But before you fall for those mesmerizing eyes and luxurious coat, you need to hear this. Bengals are not for the faint of heart. If you're thinking about bringing one home, you might want to reconsider. Here are 13 reasons why owning a Bengal cat could be the worst decision you ever make, especially if you're new to cat parenting. 1. They pee everywhere. A quick Google search might tell you that Bengal cats urinate outside their litter box due to urinary tract infections, kidney problems, or stress. And while those can be factors, let's be real, the number one reason Bengals turn your home into a public restroom is simply because they can. Whether they're marking every inch of your house as their personal kingdom or just reveling in your horror as you discover yet another surprise puddle, Bengals have a knack for making their presence known. If you're not a fan of ear-to-cat pee, you might want to reconsider getting one. 2. If left alone, they'll destroy everything. If you thought coming home to a cozy, well-maintained house was a given, think again. Bengals hate being left alone, and when they get lonely, they become tiny, furry wrecking balls. Scratch furniture, shattered vases, shredded curtains, nothing is safe. If you work long hours or travel frequently, this cat might just redecorate your home in ways you never imagined. 3. They are loud and jealous. Think your current cat is chatty, multiply that by 10, and you've got yourself a Bengal. These cats meow, chirp, trill, and yell like they're narrating their own reality show. And if they catch you giving attention to another pet or worse, a human baby, you can expect a dramatic performance worthy of an Oscar. If you're not up for a jealous, overly vocal feline shadow, a Bengal may not be for you. They are relentless hunters. Bengals have a strong prey drive, and they take their hunting very seriously. If you let them outside, expect them to bring back presents in the form of birds, rodents, and other small creatures. And if you think an indoor Bengal will be different, just wait until they start pouncing on your toes at 3 a.m. If the thought of unexpected carcasses appearing on your doorstep makes you uneasy, you may want to opt for a less predatory breed. 5. They need a lot of space. A tiny apartment might work for some cats, but not a Bengal. These cats are built for action. They need room to run, climb, and explore. If your living space doesn't include multiple cat trees, wall-mounted shelves, and at least one designated Zoomies lane, your Bengal will turn your furniture into their personal jungle gym. 6. They shed more than you. Think some people believe Bengals don't shed, but let's bust that myth right now. They do. Maybe not as much as other breeds, but enough to coat your clothes and furniture in fine, glittering fur. Weekly brushing helps, but if you were hoping for a truly hypoallergenic pet, think again. 7. They are expensive. If you think the price of a Bengal stops at the initial purchase, brace yourself. On top of their $1,500 to $2,000 price tag, these cats require high-quality food, raw diets recommended, frequent vet checkups, and an endless supply of interactive toys, climbing structures, and mental stimulation. If your budget is tight, a Bengal will stretch it to the breaking point. 8. They require early training. Bengals are not the kind of cats you can just bring home and hope for the best. If they're not properly trained and socialized early on, they can develop bad habits, biting, scratching, and even aggression. If you don't have the time or patience for consistent training, you might want to look elsewhere. 9. Behavioral issues are common. Sudden biting, destructive scratching, excessive meowing, and litter box avoidance. Bengals come with their fair share of behavioral challenges. Addressing these issues requires time, patience, and a deep understanding of feline behavior. If you're looking for a low-maintenance pet, a Bengal is far from it. 10. They get bored easily. A bored Bengal is a dangerous Bengal. Without constant stimulation, they become destructive, aggressive, and even depressed. If you don't have the time to entertain a high-energy cat, prepare for chaos. 11. They require constant care. Bengals demand attention, regular grooming, and daily mental and physical exercise. First-time cat owners often find themselves overwhelmed. In fact, some states have outright banned them due to their wild nature. Connecticut, Hawaii, New York City, and Seattle included. 12. They are extremely territorial. Bengals don't take kindly to intruders, whether they're other cats, dogs, or even new humans. They will guard their space fiercely, sometimes leading to fights. If you want a cat that plays well with others, you might want to consider another breed. 13. They climb everything: curtains, bookshelves, refrigerators. Nothing is off limits. Bengals are expert climbers, and once they set their sights on a high place, they will get there by any means necessary. If you don't want to constantly rescue your cat from precarious ledges, think twice before getting a Bengal. So do you still want a Bengal? If you're up for the challenge, they can be fiercely loyal, playful, and full of personality. But if even one of these reasons made you second-guess your decision, you might want to explore other breeds instead. If you're still here, that means you love learning about fascinating animals. So why not keep the momentum going? Click the video on your screen now to discover the power of compounding, a financial secret that could change your life forever. See you there.